Zone C lost. This is amazing.
2 for 1.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Double down. What can stop you if you fight together? I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
Hello everyone, I am CoolGuy, welcome back. Today's video, not going to be a fun one. If the Waking Vigil is your favorite weapon, I'm sorry in advance. This hand cannon has multiple issues and has very few saving qualities. I'm not going to be easy on it, I'm going to praise it where I need to, but mostly it's going to be negative. There was a time when the Waking Vigil was a top option. It was the energy pick to when spare rations was taken off in loadouts. 150 RPM, lightweight framed, that's all changed, and it's changed even more than that. It all starts here with these stats. When the 150s were changed to 140s, the base of the archetype stayed the same. You lost the lightweight frame, you lost the RPM, but this class was known for higher than normal aim assist handling and reload. Also a higher than normal magazine. Waking Vigil has the lowest range out of any hand cannon in Destiny 2. Aside from aggressive frames like Bottom Dollar and Igneous Hammer, it has the lowest stability. And here's the main comparison. Another very popular 140, the palindrome. Reload can be made up with reloaders, handling with dexterity. They have the same recoil direction. Aim assist can be added with targeting. So you see the glaring difference. The difference is felt major in game. If you had true sight, full range masterwork, and ricochet rounds, that's nice for any hand cannon. If you put that on Waking Vigil, you're still 1 point less on range than the base palindrome is, and still 18 stability behind it. If you put on Sure Shot for the most range you can get, it tanks your stability to 38, and it barely gives above where the palindrome is. Every single thing that you do with Waking Vigil, you're behind. It's a constant uphill battle, and I'm gonna say this now and at the end. Destiny 2 has moved past Waking Vigil. It's left it behind. I'm gonna go through perk combinations. They're very specific things that you wanna be looking for, but even if you do, it's still gonna struggle. Both of my Waking Vigils have 60 range and 35 stability. Sure Shot, range masterwork, and again, that's only 5 range above the base palindrome. In the moment that you slot something on palindrome, it has more range, and it's gonna have plus 20 or more stability. There are times when I'm in an engagement where all I can think is, really? A 4 shot from here? The fall off is so severe it takes 4 from here? With Dead Man's Tail, 120s, the palindrome, pulse rifles, it just struggles. Even when you choose your engagements and do everything right, when you're in range, of course, others are going to be in range as well. And usually when you're 30 meters and in, players are using their abilities. They're coming in for a shotgun rush, things like that. Or they've already done max chip damage on you with their 120, their pulse, or their palindrome, and your return fire is like 52. I'll get more into detail on ranges in a moment, but this combo of Sure Shot, Ricochet, range masterwork, 30 meters, that's where you're hitting max damage, then you see fall off, and it's so far behind every hand cannon in the game. It's still living in the pre-buff era. There was a point where range didn't matter on hand cannons. They all lived in 26 to 30 meters. All of them, 180, 120, 140, 150, they all shared the same range. They've since fixed that. The range stat does matter, and you do see gains as you climb up the range bar. So where palindrome is getting up to 36 meters, averages 31, 32, this needs everything on it just to get there at 30, and it's never gonna pass it. And again, we're just talking about the base feel of the weapon. For the barrels, I would be very, very cautious of Sure Shot. You're mostly going to be looking for steady hand, fast draw, true sight, and for the magazine, Ricochet if you can. There are various magazines that give plus 5 range like High Cals, Armor Piercing, Light Mag, but for the perks, for Waking Vigil, I personally wouldn't grind for it. If you're doing the dungeon, that's 5 drops, I believe. Maybe you're going for Retold Tale or some of the other weapons. At some point, it's gonna drop for you. Go ahead and look at the roll. Or maybe you're doing other Dreaming City stuff. But we have the palindrome. We know that we have another 140 RPM Iron Banner hand cannon coming. And like I said, personally, I wouldn't spend hours grinding for this. But if you're doing activities, there are rolls that are worth noting, and some possibly using if they drop. It's a very weird weapon, and it has a great perk pool. In the first column, Rapid Hit, Outlaw, Surplus, Killing Wind, Slide Shot, Rangefinder. In the second column, Opening Shot, Kill Clip, Dragonfly, Vorpal, Snapshot, Disruption Break. If you get something like Rapid Hit or Outlaw with Dragonfly, great, perfect. That can put in work in PvE, it'll be fun. Something like Rapid Hit or Outlaw with Kill Clip, same thing, and that can also work in the Crucible. But the best role for PvP is Rangefinder, Opening Shot. If you get that magical combination of Rangefinder, Sure Shot, Ricochet, Range Masterwork, the max range, you're at 33 meters. 60 range, 44 stability, 58 handling. Now, I would be okay with this. I would be okay with all of this if the base poor range had high stability, or vice versa, if the base 4 stability had high range. It just starts so low in both stats that to me it just never feels good. No matter what you do to it, it just feels outclassed, really outclassed. One role that I'm keeping is Disruption Break, purely for the artifact of anti-barrier comes, because there are only 4 hand cannons in the game, 3, that have this. This one, bottom dollar, and the Ikelos 180. It'll come in clutch then. And in PvP, breaking shields lets your kinetic do 50% more damage, so I've been pairing with a shotgun like Chaperone or Astral. And as supers are coming in, break them with the hand cannon, and then it's a guaranteed one shot to the body with a shotgun. It's been okay. And there's gonna be some of you that just swear by Waking Vigil. That's okay, you do you. Always you do you. But with Palindrome sitting there, Deadman 120s, other weapons that are coming that we don't even know about. It's just that no matter what role comes, it's just behind. Destiny has moved on from it, and also I have moved on from it. It doesn't feel the way that it did. And even if I got that max range roll, the rapid hit kill clip roll, other weapons do it better, they do it way better. And I believe the community as a whole knows that. I don't think that I've ever been killed by Waking Vigil or even seen others using it. And side note, it does feel like every time I do put this thing on, players purposely put on Risk Runner. I don't know if it's because I'm a content creator or what, but my Risk Runner enemies have like quadrupled from what I normally see. Then all I do is just keep feeding them. I have 3 rolls that I've been using, and also this old Sunset one, it's opening shot. And what's crazy is that this roll, back when the range was normalized, was hitting at 28 meters with its 47 range. Now, a fully jacked up Waking Vigil with range everywhere is about the same as where this one was. And after the range updates, this one just fell further behind. Now, the updated rolls that I have are Surplus Vorpal, Killing Wind Disruption Break, and Rapid Hit Snapshot. All of them are dueling rolls technically, but nothing crazy. And I know how much rangefinder and all that would add on to it, and it's not going to help that much. Killing Wind has been one of the better things for it, extending the range a little bit after a kill. For me, it just got to a point where I would much rather farm Nightfalls for palindromes when it comes up, or Grandmasters when you can choose. That way you can get those palindromes a little bit easier on the palindrome week. One last thing here as far as rolls, I mean, slide shot works well. Slide shot into kill clip or slide shot opening shot, yeah, those are fine. When I'm doing activities, I'm probably just gonna be looking for a PvE roll. Like, I don't think that this thing can compete at all in the Crucible. And with that being said, I am gonna be looking for a rapid hit or outlaw with Dragonfly, or rapid hit or outlaw with kill clip, like I kind of opened up with the rolls. I think that's where the true value is, but even with that value, it's probably not enough. Like, I have a multi-kill clip bottom dollar that is great in PvE and PvP. It's just a workhorse, it's a monster. And that's something I don't think that the Waking Vigil can be. It's kind of a shame. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. If you're looking for a new controller, I am partnered with Scuff Gaming. You can use the link down below and my code COOL at checkout for a discount. Let's talk about Waking Vigil below. And also, did you come to the same conclusion that I did? If you like it, what role are you liking? Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.